Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Last weekend was the 2019 Saskatchewan Entertainment Expo. Evan and I went for both days again like we do every single year. We got the weekend pass this time around. We did not go for the deluxe pass like we did previous years. And this was our 6th year going to this event. Let's go over the media guests here, you guys. Unfortunately, we had one cancellation. John Bailman had to cancel this time around, unfortunately. I guess he was here in 2013. But hopefully he can come, hopefully in the near future, maybe next year. So Amy Acker, best known on the role in Angel, Gifted, Wishbone, and person of interest as Root. Caitlin Glass, she was the voice acting of Cammy on Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5. Michael Rucker, pretty much best known now for Walking Dead. He also played off the movie Cliffhanger. Marina Sostis, probably said your name wrong. Star Trek, and she also did the voice acting on the Gargoyles. I think it was the evil Gargoyle one. That was really cool. I honestly thought it was the detective, but I was completely wrong. Billy Dean Williams, who was actually supposed to be here last year, unfortunately had to cancel, but I am glad that they brought him in this year. Johnny Youngbosh, best known now for anime voice acting, but he was the second Black Ranger. He was the green Zeo Ranger and the green Turbo Ranger. And Kim's Convenience, Paul's son, Dwight Lee, and Andrew Pong. So that was pretty cool. So we got there about 9:30, Evan and and I bought a whole bunch of stuff for Johnny Youngbosh to sign. And we got there about, like I said, 9:30. And the line was actually pretty huge. Like Evan and I were standing in line, and then it just went boom, 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 boom. It got even longer. The Hall E was the main entrance to get in. The deluxe pass was over by Prairieland Park, and the actual main entrance than last year. So we got in, and the first thing we went to was to check out the guests and how much they were charging for prices. Out of all the media guests, Billy Dean Williams was the highest. I don't want to say how much he was charging because I don't want to be rude, but in my opinion, just a little bit high. And Johnny Youngbosh was charging $50 for a selfie and $50 for an autograph. So I wanted to get my Season 3 signed, and my Power Ranger Zeo signed, and Power Ranger Turbo signed. Plus, I wanted to get an 8x10, a selfie, and my poster signed. And I added it all up, and it was going to be $300. And I'm like, oh, then there goes all my money, because that's pretty much how much I bought this year. Because I was only on a hunt for certain things this year around. I never bought as much stuff as I did previous years. So the only thing that I got autographed was my poster, and I'm not sure if the camera can see that. It says, "To Kenny, I'm a frog, Adam." So I got 2 down and 4 to go. And so hopefully my goal is to get all of it signed by all the Power Rangers, so that would be awesome. And got myself a selfie with Johnny Youngbosh, wearing the Mastodon t-shirt that I bought in 2014. And the sadly thing about it, he never had any of the helmets. I was really looking forward to holding the Mastodon helmet, and I thought he would have like the green Zeo helmet and the green Turbo helmet. And unfortunately, he never bought any of those, so that was a disappointment. But I'm glad that I met Johnny. Awesome dude. His panel was on the Sunday and it was awesome, just awesome. So I'll probably do a separate video on meeting Johnny Bosch. But that was pretty cool. And the first purchase that I made that day was this. I saw Evan pointed this out and it's like, man, I had to have it. And paid $15 for this, so that was pretty awesome. Green Ranger, so that's pretty cool. So maybe if Jason David Frank, even though he's in Edmonton right now for the Edmonton Expo, so Jason David Frank, I hope you have fun at the Expo, and hopefully we get to see you in Saskatoon one of these, maybe next year or so. So that was pretty cool. I got that, so that was my first purchase. Then I stopped at this place. They've been here last year, and it's called PNP Games. And one thing I loved about, one thing that was awesome about these guys is that they had all the cartridges, NES, the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo 64, the Sega Genesis, and the 32X, all in these cartridges protectors. So I asked the guy, because I was looking at all the games at the bottom where I could actually see it, and then got to the top, and I'm like, I can't see, because I'm being so short. And I said, hey, can you find this game? The Super Nintendo, and he found it, and I mentioned this in my purchase video that I was on a hunt for this, and I found it at the Expo, and that is WWF WrestleMania, the arcade game. So I'm definitely going to show you guys that right after this video, so I'm definitely going to stay tuned for that. But yeah, all the games that they had was all in these protectors, and that was awesome. So that was pretty cool. The prices was pretty cool. They had Final Fight 2 that I wanted to get, but he was asking like $70. And I know that Final Fight 2 and 3 on the Super Nintendo are the most kind of going up in price. And I checked on video game charts, and $41.50 was kind of the asking price. But $70, I was like, that seems a little steep. They did have Street Fighter Alpha, and they had Doom, and they had like a whole bunch of games that I wanted, but never bought enough money. But hopefully next year, maybe I'll go on like a Nintendo, like a game binge at the Expo. And Rick and what's his name was there again this year. Like they were there every single year, and I found these ones. Wrestling, of course, by the way, and $10 I paid for them. Can't get any old schooler than this. So here it is. I'm guessing this is in Stampede Wrestling. Bret the Hitman Hart must be in like he's like 19 or 20 years old. Very young. And then the Hart Foundation, they probably first started wrestling. Jim the Anvil Neidhart and Bret Hart. So that is awesome to have this in my collection, because I'm a huge wrestling fan. Obviously, you guys should know that. And have these in my collection, awesome. So I'm definitely looking forward to pulling these up somewhere and have them on display. And that will do it for Saturday. And Sunday, I picked up. I got an autograph of Amy Ecker. It says, to Kenny, can you hear me? Love, Amy Ecker. And obviously got Jim on this side. So hopefully if he comes to Saskatoon, I can get him to sign this one. And I got me a selfie with Amy Ecker too, so that was pretty awesome. So I'll probably do a separate video on that. Amy was very nice, very sweet. And the interesting part of it, her husband actually starred on Person of Interest on season 1, and I believe it was episode 3. And that was kind of cool that Amy's husband was on Person of Interest before Amy. So, but that was pretty cool. But I'll definitely do a separate video on that as well. And I got 2 more games at that PNP Games. And that is NBA Live 98 for the Super Nintendo, and Madden 96 for the Super Nintendo. And I'll most likely take the games out here and probably put them in probably my Donkey Kong Country series because they're a little bit more expensive. But anyway, my niece, Lay, came with me a few hours. She was supposed to come last year to meet Trish Stratus, and unfortunately, she kind of got down with the weather, kind of got cold, and she was not feeling good last year. So in May, I talked with our friend Sherry, and me and Sherry have been friends since high school. Probably, yeah, since high school, and we graduated together. And awesome young lady, just awesome. And I talked with her in May. I said, well, why don't we go for this year? And I said, the Ray can come from 10 till close, or come from like maybe 1 o'clock to 5, or 1 o'clock to 4:33, or 3:34. So she got dropped off at about 1, and I said it kind of gets busy around 4:30, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, because everyone's, leaving, eh? So she came around 3:30, quarter to 4 to pick her up. But anyway, Lorraine came, and I think she really had much fun. She had lots of fun. She was telling me a whole bunch of this anime stuff. And to me, I don't really watch that much anime, and she was telling me this and telling me that. Very knowledgeable when it comes to anime. I just told her, I said, man, you and my cousin Evan, man, you guys can talk about anime all you want, because Evan's way into anime. And I bought her this little print, I think it was a very small print for $10. And then she wanted a t-shirt that said, the hell did it say? Don't talk to me unless you're animated or something. It was actually quite fun. She only had $20 and the t-shirts was $35. So I put in the difference, and she wanted a large. I'm like, are you serious? And then she went to a medium. So something that obviously she'll go into it though. But yeah, so I got her that, and I pretty much spoil my nieces and nephews anyways as much as I can. These are awesome, and I'm glad that she had fun, and I hope that I told her, because then there was something else that she found that she wanted me to buy, but I told her, I said, well, all I have is it's much money left. She was like pestering me to do this, and I said, you know what, hon, if you like coming to this stuff, you can maybe come again next year for a few hours. Kind of like maybe work her way in. Like she can be like a junior expo, work your way up. And then if you like it more often, then you come for the whole day and stuff like that. But then I said, then just save up money. And that's what I told her. So hopefully she'll come next year. Because she was definitely bummed out when she couldn't come last year. I think she was really looking forward to meeting Trish Stratus and stuff like that, but she came this year, and I'm glad that she had fun. So we'll see what happens next year and see how that goes. And I found, unfortunately, they never had, the poster guy never had Terminator 3, Terminator 4, and Terminator 5 poster. That is what I was on the hunt for this year. And unfortunately, he never had it. But that's okay, but I picked up these two things. And I've been looking at these things for a while. Obviously, you guys saw my nunchucks that I got, and I picked up these ones. Right at the end of right at 5 o'clock. And Evan says, well, my birthday passed. Well, I will go half on it. So I went on half. He was asking 50, and it went down to 35. So half of us was $17.50, and I got myself these. So these are awesome. Pretty much in display. I'll probably have them in display or something, but these are the one things I always wanted to get, and now I have. And I'm just going to stab myself. But that was awesome. So it came in these little protectors. But yeah, that's the one I wanted to get, and I'm glad to have it in my collection. Just gonna try to put these in. Yep. So that will do it for the 2019 Saskatchewan Entertainment Expo. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.